Once upon a time, in a small village nestled amidst lush green mountains, there lived a humble and contemplative monk named Hikari. He was known far and wide for his wisdom, kindness, and his ability to perceive beauty in the simplest of things. One day, as Hikari was walking along the riverbank, he noticed a group of children playing with stones and mud. Intrigued by their joyous laughter, he approached them and asked, "What are you doing, my young friends?" One child looked up at Hikari and replied, "We're trying to make the most beautiful lotus flower out of mud and stones, just like the ones that grow in the pond. But it's not turning out the way we want it to." Hikari smiled warmly and said, "Let me show you a way to create a lotus that will truly embody its essence." He gently guided the children to a nearby garden, where a magnificent lotus bloomed gracefully in a pond. Hikari knelt down, picked a lotus flower, and held it in his hands. He whispered to the children, "To create a lotus, we must understand its spirit. The lotus grows in murky water, yet it emerges unblemished, untouched by the impurities around it. It represents purity, resilience, and the beauty that can arise from adversity." Inspired, the children gathered mud, stones, and petals from other flowers. With Hikari's guidance, they carefully crafted their own lotus blooms, each unique and enchanting in its own way. As the day passed, the villagers heard about the magical lotus-making activity. Curiosity piqued, they gathered in the garden to witness the children's creations. They marveled at the ingenuity and artistry that went into each lotus, for they were more than mere imitations. They were symbols of the children's spirits, reflecting their inner beauty. News of the lotus garden spread throughout the land, reaching even the ears of the emperor. Intrigued by the tales of the extraordinary lotus blooms, he summoned Hikari and the children to his grand palace. The emperor, a man of power and wealth, was puzzled. "How can such simple objects hold such beauty? I have riches beyond measure, yet I am unable to capture such enchantment in my own domain." Hikari gazed at the emperor with compassion and replied, "Your Majesty, true beauty lies not in external riches, but in the depths of our hearts and the simplicity of our intentions. The lotus, like life itself, teaches us that it is in embracing our struggles and transforming them into acts of love and compassion that we find the greatest beauty." The emperor pondered Hikari's words and looked at the children, who stood with glowing eyes and smiles upon their faces. In that moment, he realized the profound wisdom they possessed. From that day forward, the emperor dedicated himself to cultivating his inner garden, nurturing seeds of kindness and compassion within his heart. He built gardens throughout the empire, where people could gather and create lotus blooms, connecting with the purity and resilience that resided within them. And so, the legacy of the lotus garden grew, touching the lives of countless individuals who, like the children, discovered that the true essence of beauty lay not in perfection, but in embracing the imperfect and allowing the light of their spirits to bloom like the lotus flower, radiant, resilient, and pure. And thus, the story of the lotus bloom continues to inspire generations, reminding us to seek beauty not only in the external world but also within ourselves, where the seeds of compassion and resilience can transform the muddiest waters into the most magnificent gardens of the soul.